Hello Taurus, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel as usual, Pisces.spirit.moon. And Taurus, this will be a general reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, okay? So if you have Taurus in any of those placements in your chart, this should just about be the reading for you. Keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they're general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force or fit anything, okay? And Taurus, the best time for you to watch my videos or my readings is when you come across them or when a title catches your attention, okay? That's the way it works. Please do subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I always like to hear feedback from my viewers, and all of that helps my channel grow. And if you have done so yet already, I truly appreciate it very much. And some of you who have donated and supported my channel that way, I also want to thank you very much for that. I truly appreciate it very, very much. Okay? Taurus, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, or if you would like to make a kind donation and support my channel through those means, all the info is in the description box down below. You will also find additional info, or if you need additional info from me, you can contact me that way, okay? Keep in mind that's the only way that you can reach out to me, and that I do not reach out to anyone offering my services. So please be aware of any scams. All right, Taurus. All right. Okay, one more, Taurus. Yeah, that's good. All right, Taurus, the heart of the matter, what this reading will be about for some of you, it's the current energy, that you're dealing with or will be dealing with soon. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. I don't know if you're walking away from snow. I think it's not, you're not walking away. Actually, you just, well, it depends. Sometimes we do have to walk away, leave something behind when we're after something that truly emotionally fulfills you, okay? But it doesn't always have to be the case. Sometimes, you know, I think this is more of an energy. It's just going after something that is very meaningful, that it's very true for you or to you, okay? Now, some of you might have to leave something behind, okay? But we'll see. It's just, sometimes it depends. Sometimes it's not even permanent. Interesting. The energy that's crossing you, it's challenging you. It could be a blockage. It's the Seven of Cups, so which is the one card before. So there's some type of emotional confusion, conflict, some type of cloudiness. So maybe you are walking away from something after all. The question is, are you already doing this, or you haven't seen it clearly, you know, or you're starting to? You're constantly thinking about this. This is the energy that's crowning you. It's in your conscious mind. Okay, it's the Ten of Pentacles. You're fixated in this energy. It's this stable. It could be financial. It could be, it can be in any sense, but it's this stability that you're very fixated on. You're always constantly thinking of. Okay, give me a second, okay? Yeah, you do have to move on. That's why I was having the trouble. Now I understand. I was picking more on you and how you see the situation than the energy of the situation, okay? That sometimes happens. See, I was feeling probably the way you perceive this situation. Sometimes we have to be careful with that because it can be very confusing. As a tarot reader, trying to give the right message, or the best message to the person, sometimes, instead of picking up on their surrounding energy, we pick up more on their way of seeing and responding to things. And sometimes we can give the wrong advice. Okay? That's when things get a little tricky. Taurus, the energy that's in your subconscious mind, you don't see clearly. But the divine would like you to, and to focus more on this. It's the Six of Swords. They do want you to move on to calmer waters. Okay? So yes, you do have to leave something behind here. And it's something that it does throw you off a little bit. Can't see things with clarity. But you're fixated and wanting somehow this stability, and it could be financial for some of you. Okay? Something about, I don't know, Taurus, are you obsessing over something that you think it would be stable for you, and you're having a hard time accepting it, and you have to see that you do have to move away from it and leave it behind? Okay, we'll see in a minute, okay? Because this is tricky. The energy behind you, for some of you, could be a recent past, but this is what's happening, and it's pushing you through this. Some of you could be the behind the scenes, okay? It's Knight of Pentacles. You're ready for this new stable beginning. You're trying to understand how to take these steps, or how to get there. You're having a hard time trusting or seeing if the, how would I call it, the soil in front of you is good enough for you to walk through it with your horse, as if it was quicksand. You're hoping that maybe your horse, you're wondering, will my horse get stuck? And if it does, what will happen, and then that would maybe force me to get off my horse, and then what would happen to me, You're stagnant. You're just observing and studying things. And you don't know if you should move on or not. You will continue moving forward with this to where you want to go, or where you want to get to. I'm still having a hard time here trying to see if this Ten of Pentacle energy is what you should move towards to, or you should just start moving away from everything, all this, to something. Because I think this causes you some sort of stress and anxiety. And that's why you are being advised, somehow told in your subconscious mind, then maybe you should just simply move on and leave it all behind, Yeah. It's a tough one. Okay, we'll see. Taurus, the energy that is in front of you, where you're headed to. For some of you, this could be the near future. It's the Four of Wands. So there's some type of stability, harmony in the home, within yourself. Could be even some type of celebration. But more than anything is this stability, energy, and harmony. And the only way to get there is by moving out of this towards that. Some of you might be so fixated in this energy that it might start becoming a little obsessive if it hasn't done so yet. Okay? Taurus, I'm getting this very strong message that it's not that you can't have what you want. Of course you can. But it's not the way or through this situation. You might think it is. And that's why you might be a little too fixated on this Ten of Pentacle energy. But I think that it's the way that you are trying to get there. You're trying to understand how to get there. And maybe just even that, just trying to understand how to get there, it might be what is not so healthy about this. You see, it's not about whether can you or can you not achieve, can you or can you not achieve this, or are you allowed to have it? No, it's not about, it has absolutely nothing to do with that. This is more about you probably overthinking on how to get there, when maybe you shouldn't be thinking about that. And maybe that's what you're being advised to walk away from. On this fixation, on this obsession. It's like, I don't know, if you wanted to become a multimillionaire, billionaire, whatever, and you are spending more than what you can afford on, I don't know, scratchers or, lottery tickets, to a point where it's starting to become obsessive. Okay, that's just an example for some of you. Okay, this could be with any type of situation that you're currently dealing with. Remember, I only read the energy. So if you're trying to, manifest a stable relationship, maybe it's just a way the overthinking of how to do it that's not helping you very much. Because there's a lot of emotions, and that's what it is. Your emotions are all over the place. It's affecting your emotions to the point where it's all clouded. You're having a hard time focusing. And more than anything, focusing on what truly is meant for you and truly will make you emotionally fulfilled. Sometimes we get that wrong a lot. We always think that something's going to make us happy, and it's not always that way. Once we get it, sometimes it makes us feel even more miserable. Of course, there are things. It's obvious. I'm not saying like people. They always say, "Oh, money will not buy you happiness." Well, no, probably it won't, but it will take away a lot of my problems. It makes a total sense. But this is more than anything the understanding that it's probably the way you are trying to get there, or you're thinking that it's precisely that one thing when maybe there's another option for you. And it might be, it should be, by what I see, much better, but you just don't see that, and I don't see it yet here. But I do think that right now your stability, more than anything, health-wise, might be a little more important than whatever it is that you are trying to get to here. It's how you see yourself, how you're responding to the situation. Five of Cups, you see, you're fixated on, I can't have this, it's what's happening. You're just standing there stuck looking at those 3 cups, you know. That's why you have to move. And see those 2 cups behind you. This is the 8 of Cups, and behind him is the 2 of Cups. 8 plus 2, that's 10 cups. You have to get your emotions more in check here. And accept that you do have to move on. Stop focusing on what is not working out for you, or what you can't seem to achieve from the situation, because there is something better for you. I'm not seeing that yet. This is the energy that's surrounding and it's influencing you. It's the Hermit, strong Virgo energy. You're going to have to go deep within here, Taurus. Now, this is very grounded energy, because that Virgo is one of your sister signs, Earth energy. You're going to have to go deep within and stay grounded. Ground yourself here. Your emotions are all over the place. And it's not letting you move the way you should. You have to seek for answers deep within, okay? You are far wiser than you think you are. You have the answers, but this is about you having to hang your head low, you know, be humble with yourself, be true and loyal with yourself about what you are really trying to achieve here. I know you don't like how things are presenting themselves in this situation, but you have to guide yourself through this. And by being true to yourself and what you really, really are trying to do here, what exactly is it, what you are trying to achieve here, Taurus? Maybe there's I don't know, some type of reality check that has to come into play here. Your hopes and fears is the Page of Cups. It's a very tricky energy. It's this, am I fooling myself? Am I dealing with a foolish energy? Is this stable enough? I think you're asking yourself this already. Might be some type of manipulation. Some of you might have been put in this position by someone else, and they made you false promises. And you're starting to see that it's not that way. And this could be in any sense, you know. You could have, in a relationship, ended up with someone like this, or even in a, you know, a business partner who turned out to be a trickster, just making you false promises, and you're starting to see things that are not the way you thought they would turn out to be. Now, maybe, you know, this could be the case for some of you. If you did partner up with someone, you know, or a few people, and you're seeing that they are reaping better rewards than you are, and you're not, you know, it happens sometimes because we're not made for the type of environment that we were placed. And maybe they were. And that doesn't make you, or make them better than you, or you're like worse than them, or nothing like that. It's just everybody's different. You know, some people are made for sales, and others are made more for other type of things, you know. Everybody makes the money the best way that they know how to do it. So take that as it resonates, okay? But yeah, your hopes and fears, I think you're fearing that you are dealing with some energy that it's not stable. But this could also be you, you know, it's that unstable energy within you that you're feeling thrown off balance. So we've got that Seven of Cups. It's not seen with clarity. It's that emotional unbalance. Outcome or advice, which I usually take more as advice. Taurus is the Knight of Swords. I think there is some type of, you know, setting yourself free from this. Some of you, be careful with any quick, fast changing decision that you want to take. It's not that, it's just that whatever you have to step out, try to do it, you know, with proper planning and preparation in case something wrong happens, that you are ready for it, okay? But I do get this message of freedom, of you finally moving at the speed that you want and getting to where you want, or getting what you want, but maybe through another route. Stuck energy, moving energy, very fast. So you might be a little in your head too much about how to get to this Ten of Pentacle energy. Now, like I said, you are allowed to have it. Okay? Everybody's allowed to have what they want, their desires. And the universe always gives it to you. But if the universe or divine sees that you're not doing it the proper way, that's when things get a little tricky. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. You see yourself constantly in this missing out, losing, tired energy. And I think this is part of your problem that keeps you fixated without taking the proper action and with your emotions all over the place. That's why the energy that's surrounding you have this hermit energy where you have to you're going to have to step back here and look deep within and search for these answers and this clarity on whatever it is that you're trying to do here and how to get there. But in your near future, there is this harmony and this balancing. That is if you do accept to move forward, move away. And that's going to help you focus better. And then you're going to be able to move. I hear at the pace that you want to move. Some of you are faster. Or simply you're just faster. You're a faster person, man. I want to get some additional message or advice, okay? From the Golden Art Nouveau. Mini Art Nouveau. Then we'll close your reading with a Spirit of the Animal deck, okay? Let's see what else you need to know. Taurus energy. You've been protected. You've been guided here, Taurus. What else do you want to tell Taurus, please? Best advice, best additional advice. What else do they need to know? Just one card and make it as clear as possible. Thank you very much. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords again, okay? You have to move, okay? You have to move on. This is not the way. That's what they're trying to say. There's another way for you. I have the Three of Pentacles, okay? So some of you might be feeling a little tested here. It's like doing this hard work and I feel tested. It seems that some of you might even feel that you are not appreciated by what you have done already in this situation. That's for some of you. That's why you have to move on. Like I said, maybe you did partner up with someone and maybe they're not the best. Maybe this is something that you have to do on your own. Sometimes when we manifest things, it has to be on our very own. Because that helps us keep us grounded. Sometimes having too many other people's opinions throws us off balance. Maybe that's why things are cloudy for you right now. Okay, Taurus, this message may or may not come from your spirit animal or a spirit guide, but it may come from an animal that you feel very connected to, you dream with a lot, or you just see very often. Okay, just take it as a resonance. This message for Taurus, please. Just one card. Thank you. I got two and I'm gonna take them, okay? Taurus, I believe you already got one of these before, but I'll read it to you again. You have the peacock, vibrancy. And what the peacock is telling you is that you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. That's very important, okay? Especially if you're in that energy. Ah, yes. Then we have Four of Cups. That's, it's that Not the best energy to be in, okay? But you have to be grateful always, and things will change, okay? Because that way good things will come to you. Be true to yourself. And recognize your brilliance, okay? And Taurus, the other one is Sea Otter, happiness. And what the Sea Otter is telling you is that you should be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. That's, you see, that's that expectations or that fixation, you know. You can have what you want, but stop obsessing about it and how you're doing. It's probably not the best way, the way you're doing. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Okay? All right. Taurus, I hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance and answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. If it helps you somehow, if you enjoyed, please do click the like button and leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Taurus, as usual, I hope to see you next time. And please stay safe, be happy, and stay very, very blessed. Goodbye, Taurus.